How did I get here? That's a great question. I'm not even sure where to start. I graduated from ASU with degrees in psychology and business. I thought about pursuing a doctorate, but honestly, I was ready to start making some money. My first job was as a claims adjuster, the highest paying job in a corporate position that I could find. And honestly, I didn't even care about what I did at that point in my life. My only motivation was to be able to wear a suit to work. But I realized pretty quickly that I wanted more, and that's when I jumped into sales. Even though I was quiet and shy, I loved the challenge of proving people wrong. I got a gig at American Express. I spent years in business-to-business sales working with entrepreneurs who inspired me and possibly planted the first seed that maybe one day I built something of my own. Then I found leadership and I fell in love with it. Leading sales teams, building culture, inspiring people, I thought my path was climbing the corporate ladder. But during COVID, I had a change of heart. One day, Irena was racing between appointments while I was at home with our daughter, and I had a light bulb moment. What if we created a one-stop destination for beauty and wellness? Within a day, Irena and I collaborated on building a business plan for what is now the perfect secret. There were setbacks, moments of doubt, and at times it felt like there was 2 steps back for every one forward. But we kept the vision alive. I wore every single hat those days, tracking dollars in spreadsheets, answering phones, building marketing campaigns, even making sure just that the lights stayed on. And it was messy, imperfect, far outside of my comfort zone, but it was ours. What carried me through was the same exact thing that I loved about the corporate life, leadership. Only now, it wasn't about leading a sales team. It was about leading alongside Irena, inspiring our staff, and creating a culture that makes every client feel like royalty. And that's when it clicked. All those years of psychology, sales, leadership, they weren't wasted. They were preparation for this, for building a business that blends beauty, wellness, and transformation. Now I get to do the work that I love the most, leading, growing, and serving. And I feel like the luckiest man alive to be building the perfect secret alongside Irena.